Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Zenji, and today we're going to be playing Anno 1800. Currently we're in episode 48 in our Giga-City playthrough. And hey, hope you're doing well. So, good news, we have recovered quite well. We're at plus 12k, although this number is jumping left and
My
right.
ambitions exist mainly in the imagination.
And it's mainly because of the rum and fur coats sparsity, especially. So of course we're going to try and correct that, make sure we keep bringing over some goods. So we'll possibly have a cloth or cotton only route, which is probably going to be a solution to our problems. Of course, we're going to have to just do that. And we'll most likely put 2 ships on this. But let's see.
Under attack.
A little gunboat. Should not be able to catch us. Yeah, fine. Alright, we'll make a second cargo ship. So we'll put 2 on the cotton only. So there'll be 2 on cotton only, 2 on rum only. And then 2 on a mix, so 6 total. So not bad. Seems like we also have a problem with grain again.
Attack.
Yeah, we're kind of stuck at the moment. As you can see, grain comes in and then it goes out almost immediately. So let's take a look.
Ship under attack.
Ready for a challenge.
It's probably one of the longest living ships ever. Never mind.
Cargo stations.
Ship
Okay.
under attack.
Arrived with full goods. Does that mean we're full up here? No, it does not.
Not much in the way of common dignity.
Okay, so it seems like grain has become an issue again. For some reason we're getting all cigars and chocolate. I have no idea why. Is it like a reward or something? Don't understand it. If someone could let me know why. There's nothing that's tradable, so I don't know why it's coming in. Won't,
Ship
of
under attack.
course,
New orders.
refute it. Let's check our routes. I think it could be something wrong here. Cedar Zeus, load, unload. It's weird. Very strange. We might lose a ship here.
Ready as we can be with damage.
Ship was destroyed.
Okay, well,
Ship under attack.
little
Ship under
speedy
attack.
boats.
Cargo stations.
Ship constructed.
Well, this is going to have to join the fish and sea route, as we just lost one. So the Rangoon is going to have to obviously join that.
Cargo boat
But
at
we're
the
going to
ready.
start it from this side. And then we'll go back to TwitchSnap
For a lost
and
lamb.
buy some more shares.
Meddlesome little.
Indeed. Okay, it seems like cotton fabric is going upwards, which means these guys are getting what they need. Now the next bit of global population is sitting at 74,000. And we haven't provided all the needs for our dear engineers just yet. So let's try do that right now. Seems like we need to be doing spectacles. So we have glass and brass. So we could just make some spectacle factories. And where shall we make that? Over here, not a bad idea. I think having 4 could not be a bad idea. And of course, we will upgrade the roads to brick.
Cover your ears.
Okay, so that should take care of our brass problems. And then we'll just upgrade you more. Let's reduce our income quite a bit, because this costs 100 engineers and almost 1,000 each. So that's 4,000 gold right there. Damn.
I should take my intellect
But the
elsewhere.
spectacles are going to give us quite a lot of income. And our coffee is a new world item we're going to have to figure out how to get. And then, of course, we're going to have to provide electricity. So let's figure out how to do that. As you can see, this is a nice big area which covers all of our engineers. We're just going to go all the way up, meet the train tracks, and then all the way down again. And we'll do the same on this side. Alright, that way there's a constant flow on either side. So of course we need more oil for that to work. And we're going to upgrade this harbor. Upgrade it again. Okay, we'll just upgrade it that many times, and then we need to get some more
Ship under attack.
oil tankers.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Crap, we need to go. We need to go.
Aye.
See the Zeus. Go, go, go.
Your harbor is under attack.
Right the rigging.
Ship
Okay.
under attack.
It seems like we're under siege constantly. Let's check out the flotsam here and see if there's anything good. Ooh, a treasure map.
Steelsman.
We'll come drop this off. And then collect this one over here and see if there's anything good or worthwhile picking up. Nope, it's gone.
On our way.
So we'll resume our trade route over there. Okay, back to the Cape. We're making another oil tanker. So that should provide us with enough oil. And these three are running quite effectively. We do have some oil springs over here we could utilize. We'd need to make some space though. Perhaps an oil refinery on this end. And it's not a bad idea. But bigger than that, coffee. So let's go down to the south. We already have the coffee plantations set up. Now coffee requires the beans and the factory, the roasters, which technically we can build now.
New orders.
I'm just a little short on monies. Okay, the rum is increasing, yeah. So over time, this system we have will work.
Just say the word.
Yeah, bringing over more and more. Alright,
Aye.
only 78 rum, that's not great. All the oil we ever need here. We just don't have enough ships to come collect. It's a bit of a shame, really.
Ollia reporting in.
Wish there was a system to... oh, look at that. To wait and fill up your ship before leaving. Okay, so... coffee, we need a bit of cash for coffee. So let's see.
Cargo boat at
We have the
ready.
fish sea, the Rangoon. Let's see what we can sell off quickly. Nothing much there. I think we go down here
Room to maneuver.
and we grab all the champagne.
Hold the crane.
Ship under attack.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Oof, the ship should be fine. Just barely. Alright, so we're stuck in a bit of a hole at the moment. We're not making any headway really. Even though we do have engineers with, I guess, 6 out of the 8 requirements, we're still missing basic light bulbs. It just costs us a lot of money to do upgrades. So let's take a look-see. Basic filament is... okay, we have lots of coal. So we could possibly just do this. Damn, it's going to reduce our income, but we got to do it. Do 4 filament factories and then 4 light bulb. Factories. Of course, we can only afford 3. Alright, with that we've just spent almost every penny we have, so we're going to be very careful now.
The formula is incomplete.
Ship constructed.
Okay, upgrade that. Yeah, we need to do a bit of a sell-off, like
Ollia
desperately.
reporting in.
So we're gonna grab some of these.
Stations.
These guys will escort you.
On our way.
Right, that is gonna have to be
Cargo boat at the ready.
important for us, and I think for now we're gonna have to just pause these guys just so that we can make enough to get back on our feet, because we're at 12,000 gold. And that's just building 7 buildings. That's crazy.
Attention for the Admiral.
Alright, we have a few escorts here.
Fleet ready.
Yeah, bread production is down again.
Ollia reporting in.
Well, it's going to be close.
Boat at the ready.
Aye. Moving to coordinates.
Possibly right on the mark here. My goodness.
More
I don't
than
really want
ready.
to sell this.
The people celebrate your leadership.
Fleet embarking.
Looks like we've just made it in time. Wow.
Aye.
A little close for comfort, I'd say.
Ship of the line.
But hey, technically we
reporting
could make quite a bit of bucks right now. But I
Attention
think
for the Admiral.
attractiveness is more important for our city, so let's focus on that. Alright,
Day followed day of dreary trudge.
so if bread is the problem, what's actually going on here? Beer is going well, but we just don't have enough resources to process. Which means there's not enough grain coming in. Where's the potatoes here? Potatoes are beyond well, so we'll do this.
It's all prepared.
I kind of want to click on this in a minute, but it seems like we're going to get a couple of negative buffs here. Coffee shortage, of course. Right, we're going to fix that with more consumption. Consume. My pretties, consume. Nope. And then we're going to go into blueprint mode. Okay, don't know if we're going to be able to do this.
Nice day for it.
I can't even see which is highlighted here.
Your harbor is under attack.
Oh, let's focus on the same target here.
Fly, nice.
These monitors are being quite annoying. Right, back down to the Cape. Alright, so let's grab some grain. Right, so this should increase our grain production, our buildings that use grain, which is, of course, the malt houses, the flour, etc. So hopefully this does help, puts us in a positive, production.
Are
But
you finally embracing a
feels like it's just
cause?
way too much to handle. And yeah, there we go. So we're gonna have to delete one of these. Alright, 109, that's not terrible. Okay, and I think the next step would be probably deleting some of these if we don't need them. More fires. There's you guys. I guess we could add a few more over here.
Your harbor is
Alright,
under attack.
that's another 2 grain farms over there. Oh, in unison.
I like people with a
There you
coarse air.
go. Another one down. Okay, and we're back in the positive.
New orders?
Okay, and this Ragoon is going to join that troop, or that route.
Attention for the Admiral.
And drop off some more goodies. And then we're going to send these 2 guys over here to the seat of Zeus.
Fleet on the move.
Grab some cigars and chocolate. I'm just going to do some selling. Try to get our numbers up.
A fraction of what it should be.
Cannery. That is a problem. Why is the cannery not
I had
operating
better
at
leave it to
100%? So it is meat. Meat is the problem. We don't have enough of it coming in. So more meat is required. We're going to be doing a copy paste job over here. Well, that works for 3 solidly. We'll go with that. We should possibly just do it in 2s. For example, there's a good little spot.
Ship under attack.
There's 1. And then we can delete some spacing here. Add another warehouse. And then, of course, alright, so that should increase meat production, which therefore should increase outputs for cannery. We have the goulash. It's just the canneries themselves. And is that an iron production issue? Let's take a look-see. Nope. So it just means we need more canneries. Preferably closer to the source. I'll do it like that. These are very expensive buildings. 15,000 each. We have no more windows.
Ship under attack.
Ship of the line.
Oh, that's a battle cruiser. Ooh.
Aye.
The fire is out of control.
Again, seems like we are having more and more fire issues over here. We should manage though. Okay, we're back at negative 11,000. Seems like we have our moments. It's definitely fish, canned food, fur coats, coffee.
New orders.
Okay, so the Griffin 2, let's take a look, see. Fur coats don't seem to be the issue anymore. I mean, what is? Seems like it's fish. Might have to do a fish only journey.
Hold the crane.
Seems like we need a ship for every type of ingredient. So do the Griffin 2. Load and unload. Okay, it's 6. 1, 2, 3. I'll accept that. And we'll put the Griffin
Ship under attack.
over here first. Help things move along.
Warm sun floods the meadow.
At least the rum's going well. Canned food should increase things now.
I don't have all I need for my cat.
But we need raw iron. So not.
Stand to
We'll
attention for
pause
the
all the
boss.
weapons factories and pause one furnace factory.
Direct current now.
Okay. So we could avoid a lot of this by just adding more grain production to this island, but we want to get it off the island. Eventually just having homes everywhere. Island paradise. But we have to do it incrementally, otherwise it's just too much to handle. But good news, I think we have some goodies.
The fire left ruins behind.
Could add some more plots over here. Yes, we have 3 available. Alright, attractiveness is at negative 15. Almost even, guys. After so many hours. Okay, so bread is the problemo.
New orders?
This could be interesting. Let's see if we can take this guy out.
Attention for the Admiral.
We'll mortar him and torpedo him. Oh, we missed. Never mind, just do your job then. Alright, back to the Cape. Let's see if our oil tanker will build another one. This is going to take some time, as there's no power for it.
Ollie, reporting
And then we
in.
have the griffin here, which we will then put on the fish-only route. I don't know if we labeled it. Perhaps we actually need to put the griffin 2 on our cotton-only route. I don't think we actually put anyone on those. Alright, fish supplies seem to be increasing quite nicely. Just the damn bread.
Time the rigging.
Alright, we're going to fast forward a little bit.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Okay, we're going to grab some chocolat.
New orders.
And some cigars.
Hold the crane.
I mean, technically we could make more bread and grain on this island. Switch the production from one island to another.
People celebrate your leadership.
Attention for the Admiral.
Possibly also add another port. Two ports. Okay, for that we need windows and steel.
Fleet ready.
Let's do a bit of a sell-off. Alright, so we're going to need more window production. Is there any windows about? Nope. Windows are going to be needed for a lot of things, so let's get back on that. But first, let's check in and see. Okay, we have everything we need. We just need, let's build more of these. I guess we can build. Yeah, we can just build one there and there. Okay, beer is slowly dropping, which is not good. We do have a lot more cotton fabric. And I guess the next step is getting more fur dealers involved. But there's just no power. So, means we need more oil.
Ship under attack.
Ship of the line reporting.
Back to escorting, good sir.
Your harbor is under attack.
A full rum ship. That's great to see.
Ship under attack.
Hold the crane.
Okay, these are now full cargo ships, so our production exports are doing quite well. Only problem is we're now short on oil
Life is like seawater that only deepens one's
and
thirst.
grain.
Aye.
Alright. Grain.
Ship under attack.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Oh, let's do another sell-off. It seems like we just constantly doing this.
We're taking fleet ready.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's
The
no
people
islands
celebrate
here
your
that
leadership.
have what we need. Hemlock here does. Let's put out the way though.
It was worth a shot.
Attention for the Admiral.
Alright, let's sell some goodies.
New orders.
Chocolate doesn't seem to sell for much.
Stations.
Oh, are we still fighting?
Yeah, I'm not paying
Just
you
a minute
anything.
now.
Alright, so I'm gonna take all the glass, windows, steel beams,
Ship under attack.
and then... yeah, I think that's all we need.
Ship under attack.
Cargo boat at the ready.
Wow, that guy is doing some drifting.
Ship under attack.
Alright, we are zooming here, guys, but yeah, no time to waste. Okay, so bridge, does it get fixed? I don't know. There's just not enough grain
Ship
coming in.
under attack. Ship under attack.
Alright, let's just give us
Time the rigging.
ourselves some breathing room. Okay, this guy didn't actually sell his goodies, unfortunately.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Alright, we're gonna take some windows, some steel beams, and then we'll have to come back for another trip.
Set sail.
But this way we can add another pier here and then do some more transfers. Looks like we're just not producing enough grain. We have the grain. It's just not getting transferred quick enough. And we're stored. Let's see if we can increase our storage. Does seem like we can. Alright, let's do this first.
A ship was destroyed.
Crap. Grain Seco. Damn it.
New orders. Ship of the line reporting in.
Alright, let's go pick up the goodies here.
Carrier abound.
Those monitors are deadly.
Hold the crane.
Okay, continue journey.
Aye.
And we'll just escort you.
Ship under attack.
Well, we got him. Little shit.
Rigging.
Are we looking for saltpeter?
Attention for the Admiral.
So we can actually do... We'll get some battleships. Let's sell some more goods.
Fell into place.
Steer us
Keep
forth.
us in the game a bit longer.
Is now the time for experimentation?
It seems like we're also having some sewing production issues.
Rose cheeks and merriment.
Let's take
People
a
celebrate
look
your
here.
leadership.
That's how many sewing machines
Ship
we've got.
construct.
It's improved by electricity. Looking at our production menu. Production. Sewing machines. We require a supply of 20. Potential is 20. Demand is 15. But it's up and down. Why is that?
I'm missing particular
It's
materials.
wood. We're missing wood. Okay, so that's an easy fix, I think.
Ship under attack. Ship under attack.
Okay, well
Your
that's
harbor
6.
is under attack.
Okay, another ship bites the
Ship
dust.
under attack.
Where are we?
New orders?
Run south. Ooh, that's interesting. Equipped in Harbor's Master's Office. All fixed all harbor buildings. Self-repair. That's pretty decent. It's also sellable. Let's go drop it off over here.
Let the sails fill.
Alright, we're gonna have to stick around and just see this
Ship
through.
under attack.
Set sail.
Ooh, another cannon. And torpedo.
Steer us forth.
Okay, that's it bad.
Ship under attack.
Now we're getting some weird interactions here.
Ship of
The
the
game
line
is
reporting
breaking
in.
slightly. Alright, we'll drop all these off and then continue our journey.
Ship under attack.
Back to the Cape. Now, where is that? Sewing machines. Still seems like we require a few more. Okay, oh, that should work. We'll upgrade that one as well.
Ship under attack. Your harbor is
We'll do
under
one
attack.
filament, one light bulb. See if that helps a bit.
Ship under attack.
So this cannot be improved by electricity because there is no electricity.
Loading stations.
But seems like a share has been bought back from us. I think it's in the south actually. Yeah, she's buying our shares back. That's okay. I'll switch targets. And buy this one.
Silver will not save you.
It'd be nice to actually own this region anyway, to be honest.
New orders?
And we haven't even really journeyed into the land of the lions, which is quite funny. Oh,
Let the
let's go drop off some
sails fill.
goodies. where is the ship now? It was escorting someone. I think you've made a full trip back, actually. Yeah.
Aye.
So you two can stick together.
You give us a voice.
Okay. What shall we do next? Grain is clearly the issue here, but we have grain. And for some reason we have a lot of rum sitting over here. Don't know why. Harvest Festival occasionally produces extra rum, champagne, cigars. Okay, there we go. And that makes sense. So it's all the harvest festivals that provide us these goodies. I mean, 1,000 rum, that's ridiculous. I guess what we could do is just create a harvest festival route. And these will just basically load the rum. Like that. Chocolate. Cigars. And then we need a clipper to take that over. So this will be Harvest Festival. The routes are getting longer and longer. We lost a grain only. Okay, so that means we'll have to build a couple more ships. In time, of course.
Yes.
Alright, so the
Tanker ready.
Swamp Rat, wow, what a beautiful name, will be joining the oil only. So we're just going to go... the Hem-Crow is an auto-assigned name.
Loading stations.
Okay, well, we're going to get there. Just going to take us a bit of time.
Only are reporting in.
Every now and then we do lose a ship, but yeah, let's just fast forward this.
Ship under attack.
Cargo boat at the ready.
At least these guys are coming back quite strong.
Ship under attack.
Good news, we can also start with our coffee production. It's going to set us back a few thousand. But it's going to be worth it. So coffee, what we can do is shift a rum and coffee to a, we'll do this. So that's 4 out of 6, not too bad.
New orders.
And I have to put 2 back.
Ship under attack.
Okay, now we're just waiting for some ships to come through.
Hold the crane.
Okay, these 2 guys. Yeah, it's just up and down, isn't it?
Ship under attack.
Due to oil, which we are sorting out.
Ship under attack.
We are starting to make light bulbs there.
Ship under attack.
Yeah, 1,000 RAM. Not bad at all. 1,000 grain. That's crazy.
Ship constructed.
Cool, another oil tanker. Now we make more cargo ships. We need oil for that. So we're just stuck between a rock and a hard place. The good news, we are going to be adding in a couple more piers here so things can move more efficiently. And then we will add a transport only for harvest festivals. It seems like our dreary village is getting more harvest festivals because of its farm
At least
nature,
you're a bit rough around the fringes.
which is quite interesting.
You're good.
Station.
Workforce shortage.
The only problem is that the Cedo Zeus is having a farmer issue. I guess we could
We put our
pause
love into this.
a few buildings here.
This is an exception.
Doesn't really help us too much.
Time the rigging.
Okay, we can either grab grain. We can grab some goodies. I think we'll grab goodies. I want to do some selling.
Attention for the Admiral.
Ship under attack.
Okay, and the Buttercup will be joining the Swamp Rat in our oil transfer. So let's go take a look-see and see how that is going. Yeah, so we're currently maxed out, so we're gonna have to upgrade some oil storage. So if they come at once, we have 3 ships who can all take 100 at a time. Should be fine.
New orders.
And nothing new is happening on these islands.
New orders.
The early bird. Let's take a look, see where the early bird is actually situated. Okay, you're doing that route. We don't have anyone on the grain only, so we're gonna have to add a couple more ships there. Which kind of sucks because, yeah, we're just waiting on a bit more steam parts. Alright, so it's a little bit of a waiting game. We're trying to get our oil reserves up. It seems like we just need to
Ship under attack.
add some more storage here, if we can. Okay, things are increasing slightly.
An aviary is
Managing
fine.
this many people, I guess, is a little tricky.
lack scientific rigor?
The good news, all we're lacking now is coffee.
Ship
And I
under
guess we could
attack.
upgrade the engineers to inventions.
Workforce shortage.
And we do have a workforce shortage, so that is upgrades. Okay, we're gonna have to build some more housing.
You reached a new
100% more
milestone.
housing. So any gap we see, we're gonna have to add a house to it. It's one of those moments. Okay, ponchos, you guys are happy-ish.
Why survive when we can thrive?
You need boxing. Tortillas. Where's a good boxing arena
Ship under
location?
attack.
Just over there. Oh, not the flagship.
One final look.
Alright, another newspaper article. We're going to take a look. See. Alright, 2 negative, 1 positive. So we have obviously the fur coat shortage, which we will, of course, try and hide with some propaganda. And yeah, we're back at it. You guessed it. We're selling more goods.
Moving to coordinates.
So we're just waiting for the oil to flow more or better, in a better way. So that we can provide more. There is some oil fields here though, so technically we could make this work. We just got to find a way to get the oil out, preferably on this side. So it might require some restructuring or a deletion of a line or two.
Workforce shortage.
So let's prepare for that. Possibly here is the best option. So 4 oil will be good enough for where is this thing? Small harbor, there we go. I'll put you there. I have to delete all that. You see it's gonna do this. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Build the track first, of course.
Ship under attack.
Okay, so seems like we can add some more oil production here. Okay, to build that, we need glass and cement. Good news, we can use our 2 ships here to do that.
More than ready.
We are slowly getting there, guys. Just takes us a bit of time. And how is this going? Right, add another cargo
Deep
ship.
down, I know you're a tattletale.
So beer is still down and bread is still down, which means the grain is not low
Ship
enough.
under attack.
No goodies in the water for us to collect. And here come
Oh yeah, reporting in.
rum and hemp. Oh, there we go. First bit of coffee is on
New
its way.
orders.
Hmm. That oil
Ship
is
under attack.
back out.
Only a return.
So the train takes 35 oil at a time. To upgrade, we need metal. We have no metal there. We have some metal here.
Aye.
So let's do that. Grab some metal.
A rusty nail in the enemy's socket.
It seems it might be
Ship
worthwhile
Under attack.
trying that route.
Steer us
Rum.
forth.
We'll drop that off.
On our
Drop
way.
it off over here.
Ship under attack.
Yes. Tanker ready.
Alright, oil
Ship
tankers
under
are
attack.
on their way.
Aye.
A ship was destroyed.
Crap.
Ship under attack.
Oh, we shipped the cruddy snark.
More than ready.
That's unfortunate. These monitors are... Flamethrower monitors are crazy. Crazy. Why was he going that way? That's so weird. Okay, well, another replacement boat, I guess. We just keep making them.
Attention for the Admiral.
Might have to just keep adding, I guess, escort ships.
We are somewhat lame. We're not sunk yet.
Ship under attack.
Okay, could be
We'll
worse.
fight on if you need it.
Your harbor
Let's do a bit
is
of
under
repairing.
attack. Your harbor is under attack.
And so yeah, the AI must have some inclination of like what's going on, and he's trying to stop me from doing it. Quite frustrating. But yeah, I guess that's just how it goes. Doesn't look like our ships are here yet.
Ship under attack.
New orders.
Never mind, they haven't left.
Your island is under attack.
Another siege. I think we'll be fine there. Yeah, they already left.
Ship under attack.
But alright guys, I think we're going to leave it there for today. Made some good progress. Of course, we are trying
Ship
to
constructed.
get our needs met. Especially,
Ship under attack.
sorry, in Cape Trelawney. We're trying to balance our production, especially with oil. It seems to be
lack
affecting
the requisite
a lot of our
materials.
goods. But we'll come right. Cool. As always, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Cheers.